Rev it up! Here you are, Rev3 race report from Rev3 Florida. This is Paul here. Thanks for checking in. I'm here in Cross Plains, out in the woods. Before I have to head to work, enjoying my day, relaxing day. It's lovely out here, and gotta enjoy what the good Lord made you here. So, like I said, this is a race report for Rev3 Florida. If you read the last one, my Vegas race report, my season was planned on being done after that, having some time off, enjoy the off season until next year. And that is what I did for about 2 weeks. Put on some good weight and kind of just enjoyed my off season for a little bit. And then that off season kind of halted when I had a few different life-changing things that, I don't know, life-changing, but some changes that happened. I'm taking a break from school right now, and in that process, I decided I was gonna go race Florida. I want to try to take my pro card for next year, and when I was doing that, I found out that my qualifying race from last year from Steelhead was expired, so I had to do another race with enough prize purse and get top 3 overall amateur to requalify for that. So I decided to head down to Florida. That was about 4 weeks out before the race, after a nice 2 weeks off, and so I made a rookie mistake. I decided to kind of do my own thing. Kind of just enjoy the training a little bit, but I enjoyed it a bit too much, trained a bit too hard, ramped it up way too quick, which my body taught me to lesson real quick. I strained or tore, not really sure, my pronator muscle in my left leg, and that made it where I was basically not able to run at all for the last 3 weeks leading the race, which for me, runs usually kind of a strong suit of mine, so not being able to do that was a problem. But you roll with the punches, controlled what I could control. Finally made it to the race weekend. Drove down to 22 straight hours with my friend Brandon, and it was actually not too bad, pretty relaxing. I do enjoy driving the races, especially with another person, makes it a little more easier. Made it down there met four other, I think, yeah, four other Madison friends, guys down there, and it was a blast. Got to have dinner on the beach on Friday, enjoy a relaxing day Saturday, watch some football, checked in, all that kind of good stuff. Finally, race day came, and that is when my lack of run fitness really started to scare me, because the high winds from Hurricane Sandy forced a canceled swim, which turned it into a bike run. And I was planning on utilizing my swim and bike fitness with the lack of run to get me into that top 3, which I needed. But things happen, things change, and just got to roll with it. And everyone else has to do it, so it's not really that big of a deal. But it was a bit of a nerve-wracking start for me. So we started out with the bike. It was very windy, of course, with the canceled swim. Came in the first half of the bike in an hour flat, which was, we'll say that's cooking. We're going pretty quick there. And then we had a little bit more of a headwind on the way back on the big loop course, and it came in about 2:11 flat, I think, right around there. Bike course was amazing. Volunteers at every single corner, which is awesome. It's a retirement village down in Venice, so there's a lot of volunteers. They were very helpful. Rev3 put on a great race. Flat course, and windy, of course. So then, yeah, I came into the bike. Was a little bit nerve-wracking going in to run, but I really just put my head down, focused on enjoying what I was doing. This whole season I've kind of had a problem really fighting through it, and this was really first race where I was like just enjoying the moments and loving what I was doing, and came through. Could tell obviously my lack of run fitness coming in around 6 or 7 miles. It really was just had no tank or no muscle in the tank. I don't know if that's the right wording, but whatever. So I ended up coming in about 124 for the run. Would have liked. I was more than happy with that. Ended up getting in first amateur overall by very close margin. Didn't realize it was that close. We did a time trial start, so it's hard to tell. But the run course was great also. And yeah, ended up getting first over amateur. Rev3 put on a great race. They had a few tweets about me, which is kind of cool to have. I'll have that in this right below the video here. You can take a look at. And yeah, I guess we just enjoyed the rest of that night on Sunday, and drove back Monday morning all the way through. Stopped by Nashville, amazing city, and made it back. And now it is now officially my off season. So I have a few little things here and there, but other than that, I'm basically gonna take a month or two off and then really start planning for next year. Thanks for checking in, and thanks again to all my people who've been there for me and helped me throughout the time here. And until next time, thank you.